Hi everybody, this is Sherry with upperdowntherebeautiful.blogspot.com. I just wanted to show you a couple flowers that I did today. To cut them out, I used the Fun Flowers Biggs L die from Stampin' Up. And this is a textured, can you see the lines in that? I love that. It was just some textured material that I found at Hobby Lobby. And this is the satin that I found at Hobby Lobby. And then I got this, excuse me, this organza from lacrafts.com. Oh, there's 25 yards that come on here for like, I think $3.50. I don't have my paper here in front of me. Let me see if it has it on here. Now, I think it's $3.50 a spool. But, and I thought that the satin matched, so I went and put those together. I'll show you what the sizes the die cuts out. I just cut out, I had a couple extra. So that's what they started out looking as. Now with this one, I took and I just slightly melted the edges to try to curl the petals up. And then I gathered up the small ones and just did a running stitch around the bottom and pulled them tight. And then just put a little pinch with some hot glue for the bigger petals on this one. And this was just a little box that I decorated. I used the first edition Daydreams paper on the top of this one, and this was just a plain balsa box that I got from Michael's, and this is a little bit of lace that I got in a rack from Anna. And I did another one, and it's just kind of plain, and I used the Vintage Photo Distress ink to turn the letter brown to match the paper on top, and then they just kind of sit like this on top of my shelf. And while I was in the hospital over Mother's Day, all of the ladies in the cafeteria gave us each something, which I thought was really sweet because I was really bummed about being there during Mother's Day. And this is what they gave me, and I put it on here. And so I'm real happy with how that one turned out. And then this one, I just melted the edges slightly, and I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit so you can, whoops, wrong way, so you can see this. I melted the edges slightly, but I wanted to try to do it at a minimum because I wanted to be able to keep the shape that they have at the end of the petals. And my Big Shot with that die cut this organza just perfect. I mean, there was no strings, nothing I had to cut. And they've got tons of colors. I've got more coming in the mail. But, so this is what I did, and I just layered them and alternated between the satin and the organza. And then I got up here to the middle. I did, I think, 3 layers of the larger petals, and then 3 layers of the small. And then just pulled out one of my acrylic blings and put that in the center. And they have those at LA Crafts as well. And oh golly, I feel so bad. I've like been stalking their site, and I've got another order. I'm obsessed with their site and obsessed with their prices because they're so good. But this is what I did, and I'm hoping to be able to use this on a mini that I'm hoping to work on in the future. I'm looking for some camouflage satin. If anybody sees it anywhere, if y'all could let me know, I would appreciate it. Because, and it can't be, well, I guess it could be real satin, but I use the polyester stuff because that's what I was told you're supposed to use if you're going to melt the edges. But this is what I did, and I'm hoping to make some in like a camouflage if I can find the correct satin. But I just wanted to share this with you, and when I put it on my next project, I'll show it to you again. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.